What's up, guys? This is Buster, and here coming at you with another exciting video. Today we have a long-awaited parcel from my homie over at CCG Replays. If you haven't checked his channel out, please check his channel out right now. CCG Replays on YouTube. He does a lot of Dragon Ball content, a lot of that CCG content, like your boy here. Check him out. Really cool channel. So this is basically a curation of stuff that I found in the States. Obviously, got them myself, and then he was kind enough to group them together and post them. But as he tells me, there are some surprises in here as well. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what surprises D has for me in this lovely little parcel. Alright, it's arrived this morning, super excited. Has been in the post since like the 3rd of January, being like the 17th of February today. Been in the post for like a month and a half. Obviously, the States had some horrible weather conditions, obviously a lot of snow, a lot of ice. So did we here in the UK, a lot of snow, huge amounts of obviously postal delays due to COVID, due to obviously loads of restrictions, Brexit, all that, shit. So finally here, super excited about this. It's every time something like this arrives, it's like Christmas all over again. So I did say there will be a spacer in here, a Dragon Shield spacer, and immediately first thing that I know that I managed to hunt down some time ago. Let's open the video big. We have a Gundam War Ccg Booster right here. This is from set 1 Now and Forever. This is not gonna get cracked because I want to keep this intact for the history of the game. Nowadays it's so hard to find even a booster for this game, let alone a booster box. They're not even to be found pretty much anywhere. So this beautiful booster is going to be going on the shelf behind me, and it's going to live there. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. So he did tease me about this. We do play Gundam War, not just MS War. We play Gundam War as well, and he's the brown expert, the brown color expert, and his deck. This is his deck box for his brown deck. This is of course from the Japanese version of Gundam War, but it would really fly for an English release as well. Is the card master. Now what's really cool about this especially is I didn't actually know he's sending me this until like maybe a week or so ago, completely independently. I've actually managed to track down a Gundam War metal case box, and with that I also managed to track down a blue deck box. So now I've got a blue and the brown Gundam Cardass Master box, and that's fantastic because they look amazing. They're really, really cool. They completely fit the theme, obviously. Yes, these were released for the Japanese, but they complement the English ones so well as well, and you can fit 3 of these into this metal box, which is amazing. It's really, really cool. And obviously with the booster, just a fantastic collection here. Loving it. So there's a lot of exciting stuff that went into this box. I know for a fact. This is of course our spacer. That's that. I'll put that away. So we got these. We talked about that. I'm gonna put that away to the side, and this has a bunch of different cards, all sorts of stuff. Some of this stuff is absolutely amazing. Yeah, everything here is amazing, really. Everything. Starting with the box, this is just fantastic. I mean, it just looks so good, dude. Why? It went so well with your brown box. Why did you? Well, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Amazing. Okay, so, what we have here is an unopened beta of Wars. I'm gonna open this, but not now. This is going to get its own separate video. No one's done this before on YouTube, so hopefully I'll be the first one that cracks open an unopened beta Wars deck with the rules and everything is in there. This came on its own. I did manage to hunt down the comic book that you get with it. That's right there. You see the Wars book is just on top of it. So I actually, damn, that was the postcard. So I actually did hunt this down. Normally, I do believe that these would have come together. So it's really cool to have, you know, all these with the postcard as well. I do know I'm missing like certain things that come with the full set, but tracking these down individually, I mean, you would find these for like, I've seen one on eBay for like a couple of $100. I got these. This was like ridiculously cheap. I'm not gonna tell you how much because you're gonna freak out. And even this was like $20 on its own. So amazing. So this is gonna get its own video. You're not gonna see these open today, but there will be a video coming up. And I promise to some of my subscribers there's gonna be some fantastic stuff coming with Wars. That's going to be cracking this beta on the channel. And we have a stack of cards. He's very kindly sleeved them all. So thank you for that, man. Thank you for protecting these goods. And I don't know which way to start really. I suppose I'm just gonna surprise myself and go from top to bottom. So what we got here? Oh geez. Oh okay. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh holy shit. So for those of you who've been following my channel, you guys know that I used to be a really big Dragon Ball Super player, and one of the decks that I've always appreciated, really appreciated, was Bojack's Gang. I love Bojack's Gang. I love the anime. I love the CCG cards, and I also love the Super deck. And I still have that deck, and we were talking about it for some reason, because obviously D plays competitively and he's doing really well with his team. So congratulations, guys! You're doing amazing. Keep doing those tournament cracks that you guys do. And so he said, "Oh, that's fine, dude. I'm just gonna send you some cards that can, you know, really hype up your deck." So he sent me a Sinchandra Negative Energy Incarnate, which is a secret rare. So I'm just so grateful, man. Thank you. That's so amazing. I know there's gonna be a few more super cards here. I think those will be here at the back. So let's just keep going with those. Okay, yeah. So that's amazing. That's from one of the expansions, the dual color Bojack. Um, the newest iteration of the Bojack deck pretty much needs to run this guy. Just giving you another Aegis, giving you another arrival. When this activates Aegis blue yellow, you draw a card. It's barrier, it's unique. It's just a really good 7-drop that you can play out with arrival for one yellow. So that's just great. And the dual color obviously is, you know, Bojack decks are more often blue yellow than not. So this is fantastic stuff. I'm gonna be looking at that. I thought I had this somewhere on the side, but yeah, I'm gonna be picking up, upgrading that Bojack deck, also bringing you guys a profile with that. So immediately you got promised for 2 videos coming up in the near future. And I don't. What is this, dude? You maniac! Oh my god! I can't believe you did this, man. Holy shit! Holy shit! Thank you. Talking of surprises, eh? Well, I think you just blew my lid off, man. That is one hella surprise. Wow. So so D and I, we have a thing. D is the absolute pioneer when it comes to keeping MS War alive, and we've done a lot of development for the game. We've done a lot of testing, but I'm always just picking up, supporting role. He's the main brains behind the MS War operations. Whereas for some reason, it sort of occurred that I just grown so much to love G War, Gundam War, this one, the English one, that it's now G War is really my thing, and MS War is his thing. I love MS War, and I always will, and I will forever carry on working with D, of course, on different cards and projects and rules and all that. But for some reason, just Gundam War is a bit closer to my heart now. I knew he had this card, and I knew why he has this card, and obviously not naming anybody in our community. Um, we were blessed with a new friend. Let's just put it this way. And I know that Derek is very excited about my collection, and you couldn't wish for a better friend than that. He sent me his copy of Will to Resist, dude. Dude, just I'm so great. I'm so happy that you sent this to me, that you entrust me with this card. But I also feel, I also feel like also feel a bit sad in a way. But in like I can't just so knowing that you don't have this now. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but thank you. That's so cool. So for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about here, why I'm absolutely losing my mind here, this is the fourth, and as far as we believe, the last purple card that was released for the English version of Gundam War. Most people don't even know about this card. Most people know of the first three SPCs. I didn't know about Will to Resist until this very good friend of ours literally sent the card to the. We just lost it. It's a super powerful card as well, because it goes into any deck, and it's got prevent 5, so almost no chance of countering it, and it makes a unit basically untouchable by card effects until the end of the turn. So it's like it's a really, really strong card, and it's beautiful. Can't believe you said this is crazy, man. Dude. Wow. Shit. Thank you. Okay, just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna move on, but I've lost it. I don't know. I don't know what else. I don't know what else could be in this pack. It's just absolutely, it's mind blowing. Look at that beauty. Oh my god. MS War. God. It's just going from like you can't top this, and then it's topped. So this is a promo Char. The promo that came out with the figurine. I do have a copy. It's a copy that's in quite a bad shape. But I know that he's picked this one up for me. I just completely forgotten about it because it's been so long since we've talked about these, And you know, this is basically, this is straight out of the you know, the figurines you can see behind me, those two. So literally spanking new, not even open. Now I am gonna open this because I play the promo shard in my Xeon deck in MS4. But again, it's one of those cards that, you know, like hunting it down is ridiculously hard. And then me actually wanting to play with real cards. Oh, most people would just proxy this. Wow, that is, wow. That's so amazing. And then okay, so you guys have seen that he sent me a bunch of fancy decks um, recently, and then the one deck that particularly caught my liking is the black Android 13 deck. That's actually for Pansy, but I was looking at how to make it into fusion format, so I got this Black Chaos Detonation, which is an amazing looking card. It's an energy combat, energy attack, costs 3 power stages to perform. If successful, your opponent discards 2 cards from his hand. Just absolutely bomb. It's restricted to 1 in fusion, but it's still an amazing black card. Really cool, really cool. Sandra Custom. So what you will find is the I believe with this Sandrock, my MS4 collection is now complete. I've got all the other cards. Obviously, we've helped each other a lot get cards. He's particularly helped me out with a few. Sandrock being one example. Sandrock is, in my opinion, probably one of the best of the 5 customs that we got in obviously this set 2, and as Waltz. It voids any MS card's effect, so it makes all the other suits basically a vanilla. And he's got Sand, which can also work really well with some of the, you know, like unblockable Sand stuff that we got there. So that's amazing. You know, I'm not even I almost sound like I'm not even bending an eyelid that my MS War collection is finally complete. But trust me, I am. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. And then like anybody that's watching this video must be thinking like, this guy is an absolute maniac. He's just showing like the rarest cards possible to find. Like, most people don't know of this card. This card is so hard to track down. Sandro Custom nowadays probably would go for easily for like $50 if not more. And then he shows up a Stripe Macmillan for Wars. I don't even want to take this. Like, I'm just so grateful that, you know, I have the luck to like know people and contact people and speak to people and find cards like this. Stripe is Stripe's the only actual printed card that ever saw the day of light of set 4 in Wars. Now, considering it, even set 3 didn't see a print run, there are a couple of promo cards out there for set 3. Stripe was actually supposed to be coming out in set 4 as a promo. Never did, but the card actually has been printed. It is an extremely low amount of print that is out there. Just and it's an amazing card. Like a black card, they have piloting 3, a 2/1/3 as well. It's a rogue. It's just so good. It's really good. Just and I mean, look at the guy, so suave, just chilling out with all the cyber chicks, just like, you know, living the life of a space pirate. Oh God. Okay. Forgot about these as well. Okay, so oh wow, oh really should have really should have prepared for this video because I am not prepared for the stuff that's in here. Okay, so where to go? Power cards. A power card scene to expand like power card scene 1 base set, which is power cards, and then scene the spawn printing of power cards. These are promo cards for the Youngblood expansion, which never actually got into print, but we have so little to no information about these. You look at the back, obviously it looks very different to the spawn ones, and it's got the Youngblood symbol. How do I know about these cards? Well, basically I hunted down P3. So if you look at P, these are P1 and P2. I had no idea what these cards are, but I do have P3, which is right here. Absolutely should have prepared for this. Okay, P3 Shaft. I've never seen these 3 cards together, ever. A P1, P2, P3 of the Youngblood cards, and this is all I know of that exists. I don't know of any other. I don't know of any other Youngblood cards that exist, so check this out. I had Shaft, and I knew that there must be at least another 2, because P3. I'm assuming these are promos. I don't know where they come from. I think they come with some Youngblood comic books. But again, I don't know. These could have been included in an Inquest or a top deck as well back in the early 2000s. Just simply, there's absolutely no traces of these, to my understanding, where these come from, how they have gotten into print. This is from the States. These 2 are from Canada. I hunted these down. Just because you can get the power card stuff, you can get the spawn power card stuff as well, but there's absolutely nothing out about these Youngblood ones. So if you know anything about these, please let me know. It's fantastic that I have now at least P1s to 3. I'm delighted about that. I'd love to pick up more of these. If any of you know about these, then please do let me know, because I'm very interested. And they have this back, just so cool. It's really, really, really cool. Fantastic. Okay, well, what's next? Okay, so that's a Captain Ginyu. This was supposed to be a foil. Yeah, it's not. But okay, we don't really care about Guru because we've got these like. Okay, there you go. That's where the money is. So, big announcement here, guys. My Dragon Ball CCG collection, the 2008-2009 game, the one that I constantly profile. I have now got a full play set of every card. So I've got at least 3 cards of all the promos, all the super rares, all the rares, commons, uncommons. I don't know of anybody else that has a full play set of all the cards for Dragon Ball CCG. So this particular box, that little box that we started the video with, just finished my collection for Gundam MS War and a full playset collection for Dragon Ball CCG. So what was I missing? I was still looking for 1 Super Dragon Fist. 2 Bora. I believe there's 2 Bora. I also want to give a shout out to everybody who helped me to finish my collection. I appreciate the community. You guys have helped me out a lot. Hopefully I'm giving you guys back something with posting, obviously, the deck profiles on the internet, and just keeping it somehow in the discussion, the world of discussion. So yeah, thank you to everybody. Apparently finding 2 Boras from set 4 is more difficult than finding 4 Super Saiyan 3 Gokus for me. I also was still missing one Super Saiyan Goten. So again, thank you for that. I mentioned the Super Dragon Fist, and there you go. Cooler, the fourth form. Only had 2 of this bad boy. And I got some more super rares here, but those are extra pickups, so I'm not really going into those. But I have a whole bunch of just stuff here for additional deck building and stuff. Wow. I'm gonna have to make a video on that collection. I don't know how, because like at any point in time I got like 8-9 decks built. Half my collection is in those decks. Everything I collect, guys, I play with. I mean, I don't do this, tuck them away in a folder. Most of the time, if it's playable, I play with it. I got decks everywhere. This room is full of decks. That's what I do, I play them. Okay, foil Kamehameha. I think this is my 3rd foil Kamehameha. Excellent stuff. Ooh, foil 4 witches. Babe. That's nice stuff. And a journey of adventure. This mind-blowing. Oh my god. That's so good. I mean, the highlights for sure are, well, gotta start with this. This is, it just blew my mind. Thank you, man. Thank you. This is amazing. This is amazing. It's a very exclusive member group of people that have a copy of the Space Cowboy, Mr. Macmillan. Central Custom finished my MS War collection, so what more could I wish for? And then the promo Char. This is gonna get unwrapped. This is gonna go in the deck for sure. So good, so good. You just you get rid of their pilots, and then MS Corp with no pilots attached can't defend against an MS War with this pilot attached. You just basically make any of your cards unblockable. Particularly if you have this on Char's Zaku. These are just wonderful to have. There's an absolute shroud of mystery around these cards. It's so nice to finally see these 3 together. Long time coming, definitely long time coming. And well, finishing my CCG collection with Super Saiyan Goten set 4, 2 Boras from set 4. My 3rd copy of Cooler. Surprisingly difficult to find. A lot of people, like, I don't know if that's just like fans of Cooler that want to pick up the Cooler card, because I know I run it in a lot of decks, and I want to believe this is a good card, but it's not as good as many people think. Like, it gets into a lot of alien decks. I run it in my mono alien deck. It's certainly, I mean, particularly if you haven't got the 3rd form Cooler to evolve in this, but sometimes you don't even want to evolve into this from the 3rd. The 3rd form is just so good, with the, it's a 5/3, really good on support. It gives +1 to your lead character. It's got Fierce 1. It searches for a Cooler force card, puts it on top of it. You can search for this, but you can search for a Knees, a Dur, whatever, a Salsa, if you want to, or a King Cold even. That just does a lot of things. This one needs the cheese spent. You can only use it in attacker strategy. Needs a Dragon Ball. It's cool what it does, but blue doesn't specifically have too many cards that would maybe bring down a 4 or a 5 turn cost down to 3 or less to be able to remove it. It's cool because it's like a Dignity of the Conqueror for a 3 or less that you can only play during your turn. But I'm just surprised how sought after this card is. And then Super Dragon Fist, I don't think this is particularly a good card. This is a win more card. But obviously, that comes with a lot of experience with having played CCGs. By the time you get to turn 6, you need to have a printed turn cost of 5 or more Goku in play. So obviously you want to have, you know, like one of the big Gokus in play, you won't be able to play this of the Chibi Goku, for example. And this is like uncounterable, cannot be negated, just straight up keeps 2 damage, doesn't look at toughness or anything else like that, and it removes the card from the game. It's a very strong card, but it's a win more card. You know, I mean, you can bring you back into the game turn 6 for sure, but if you're on the down, if you're down in the game, if you're on your back leg, I don't think spending 4 cards on a Super Dragon Fist and probably having to bring out and defend the turn 5 Goku the turn before is really gonna win you the game one game. But it's a fucking cool card though. You know, no doubt about that. I mean, Super Dragon Fist is just an iconic move. And the scarcity of the card shows, like, you know, this was one of the cards that I was missing. So there you go. But it's fantastic. I mean, this is amazing as well. Thank you for all the Bojack stuff. I'm gonna be re-tinkering with the deck. Having Sin Shenron is obviously going to be helping a lot as well. Just having, you know, an ultimate in the deck, and the box is fantastic. And then of course this is gonna be a beautiful one. So it's overwhelming. It's just everything's good. Peace out, YouTube. Until next time.